Good morning. Welcome to MassArt Art Museum. Welcome to the launch of the inaugural first Boston Public Art Triennial. We're here. Before we really begin, I want to introduce Tess Lukey, our assistant curator, for a few words.
Hi, good morning. My name is Tess Lukey. I'm a Quinawampanoag. As a woman of the Wampanoag Nation, the people of the First Light, I speak today not only to acknowledge the land beneath our feet, but to honor it, as our ancestors have for thousands of years. We are on Native land. All of Turtle Island is Native land. It is important to understand the long-standing history that has brought you to reside in this place, and to seek to understand your place within that history. Land acknowledgements do not exist in a past tense or historical context. Colonialism is a current, ongoing process, and we need to build our mindfulness of our present participation. When we talk about land, land is part of who we are. It's a mixture of our blood, our past, our current, and our future. We carry our ancestors in us, and they around us, as you all do. These lands, these waters, the winds have carried the songs, footsteps, and prayers of my people long before settlers arrived, and they continue to do so today. Our stories are in the trees. Our ceremonies are in the soil. Our children still speak the words of our elders. Despite centuries of attempted erasure, we are still here. We are living, breathing reminders that colonization did not and will not define us. May this acknowledgement not be an end, but a beginning, a call to remember, to learn, and to stand with Indigenous nations in restoring balance, justice, and respect for all relations. Katapatash, thank you.
Thank you, Tess. What a beautiful reminder and way to start. The Boston Public Art Triennial is an organization based on learning. And one of the first things that you learn in art school is to go with the flow and pivot. So we're very happy that Mother Nature decided to also contribute with a nor'easter today, and that we could be here at MassArt Art Museum, the only free contemporary art museum in Boston. MAM is also, let's give it up for MAM. MAM is also the only museum partner to commission a second work, this one by triennial artist Nicholas Gallen and curated by Lisa Tung. Let's give them a hand. So the other thing that you learn in art school is to sort of have an intention. You might not know how to get there. You might know you're going to do a painting. You might do a sculpture. You know you want to involve robotics, but you don't know how you're going to get there, but the intention is something. So when we set off 10 years ago to build a public art city, we knew that we wanted more something. We wanted really more opportunities for more people. That included not only artists, to showcase their work in public spaces, but also for the public, to see the work of contemporary art, to feel what artists are trying to convey to us. And for me, that's really about more wow. When I was a little kid, I was always wowed by the big works. I want to be walking down my street and just be bowled over by something bold and contemporary. For a lot of us, that means more collaboration. You cannot do an installation of 23 artists across 21 sites without collaboration. And that is something that I think the city does really well. I want to thank the other museums, not only MAM, but also the ICA Boston, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, the MFA Boston, the MIT List Center, and over 75 partners who are not only holding space for artists, but also holding space for all of us to gather over the next 6 months of the Boston Public Art Triennial. We're also deeply, deeply grateful to the city's partnership in installing 16 new commissions of the Triennial, and also their support through Unmonument, Remonument, and Demonument, a multi-year program funded by the Mellon Foundation to create new public art projects that expand the inclusive histories represented in public space. Nicholas's piece outside, where we were going to be, I think it goes like this, pick yourself up, grapples with erasure and indigenous self-determination in the face of erasure and asks us to ask questions about who makes monuments and what they are for. So, mounting an ambitious public art triennial like this, an $8 million citywide exhibition, takes courage, and we are deeply grateful to the funders whose values match ours of being bold, open, and sharp. This is where I really have to read. I just want to thank, with my deepest gratitude, the founding donors, the Lewis Family Foundation and Al Noba. To additional founders, the late Joyce Lindy and the Lindy Family Foundation, Barbara and Amos Hofstetter, the City of Boston Mayor's Office of Arts and Culture, the Barr Foundation, the Richard K. Lubin Foundation, South Station Tower, Lisa Tong and Spencer Glendon, Meg and Tomas Bergstrom, Amy and David Abrams, Wagner Foundation, the Boston Foundation, Samuels and Associates, and Lyric, the Boston Globe. It goes on and on and on. We have over, I would say, 95 contributors that are making this free, open to all. They know that wherever great art is free and open to all, there is more curiosity, there is more learning, there is more pride. And I couldn't be more proud to welcome another first for this city, our esteemed mayor and baby, Mayor Michelle Wu.
Thank you so much, Kate, for your leadership. Thank you for your vision and intention, but also your incredibly hard work to get us there. And I'm so, so excited to once again stand with you on a very monumental day. I want to thank the entire Public Art Triennial team. So in addition to Kate, our artistic director and curator, Pedro Alonso, who you'll hear from shortly, our curator, Tess Lukey, all the staff, board members, the many advisory groups, and all of our community members here in the round that we are celebrating alongside today. It takes a lot to bring a citywide art exhibition to life, and the impact of that cannot be quantified. As someone who grew up in a family with many, many ways in which we felt that systems and cities and places weren't necessarily designed for us, as coming from an immigrant background, facing the language barriers and cultural walls that my parents new to this country had experienced. Art was always a way to transcend those walls and boundaries, to get beyond language, to get beyond the day-to-day into a sense of our shared humanity. And if there was ever a moment where we needed to tap into our sense of shared humanity, the ability to build community, whether through those wow moments or through the individual conversations that are sparked by them, now is that moment. And so I know it took a lot of time, and we weren't necessarily preparing this because of the context that we would have no idea would come to us, but it is the perfect moment for us to launch this and this game-changing, history-making exhibition in the city. Thank you to MassArt Museum for providing us with not only the challenge, but the refuge of the space today. To all the partners and funders who were just mentioned, and all who have raised their hands to be involved in any way, big or small, we're so, so grateful that you helped get us here. I want to recognize those from our team at City Hall. Our Chief of Arts and Culture, Kenny Mascari, is in the house over here. We are joined by Karen Goodfellow, our Director of Transformative Art and Monuments. Karen. And I see many members of Daniel Lander from my team in the mayor's office, and so many from the city. Thank you for really helping to make this possible, our vision and our dream as well. And to all the artists, how to even begin to thank the people who are now gifting a piece of themselves to our larger world and community. Thank you for helping us tell the story of Boston, how we choose to tell it ourselves. This is a moment, as I mentioned, where voices outside our city are trying to describe who we are, who we represent, and the values that we stand for. But Boston is not a city where others get to tell our story. Boston is We are undeterred and steadfast in building a home for everyone in this community. By everyone, we mean everyone, where our stories aren't wielded to intimidate or divide, but are invitations to come closer, look deeper, and create that connection to see ourselves reflected in the humanity of each other. The Triennial brings these stories to life in vibrant colors and sculptures, in neon signs and junkyard scraps, through augmented reality and woven cloth. Across East Boston, Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, Charlestown, Back Bay, Fenway, and downtown, these stories illuminate Boston's past, present, and our future. And thanks to the generous grant from the Mellon Foundation, we are proud that our Unmonument program has been able to help fund some of the triennial works that explore a fuller, truer version of our city's history. Collectively, this is an investment in public art as public infrastructure, because we know that to make Boston a home for everyone, we have to be a place where all of us see ourselves in the stories our city celebrates. So while this triennial is certainly a first for Boston in its scale and its size, we are so excited about what's to come, it's also possible as just the latest in a line of news and investments and collaborations in this space in Boston. We've been bringing more public art to our communities, from dozens of new murals and public art installations in our schools and on our streets, historic funding for local arts and culture organizations, to acquisitions that the city has made in housing and property to keep artists in their homes and to protect studios and creative spaces. And in some ways, my favorite program that we have built at the city, our Boston Family Days program, which has redefined public art by partnering with our city's major arts and culture institutions to open their doors to students and their families for free of charge every month, 2 Sundays a month. This triennial builds on... In fact, we are coming up on one of our Boston Family Day Sundays, so please spread the word and remind everyone. We've had more than 50,000 young people and their families and loved ones participate so far, many going to these institutions for the very first time, and we want to see that sense of wonder, excitement, and connection all throughout our city. So the Triennial builds on many of the same partnerships by bringing together this incredible ecosystem. Arts leaders, the spaces and homes, the communities and artists, and the public art in Boston that will reach new heights. So thank you again to the entire Boston Public Art Triennial team, all of our partners and funders, our arts and culture team at the city, the amazing artists who are helping us tell our story, and making sure that it is the full story in our communities, to our communities, by our communities. And now I'm honored to welcome the heart and mind stewarding these exhibitions, Triennial 2025 Artistic Director and Curator Pedro Alonso.
Thank you, Mayor, for your inspiring words. Seeing you with your child, I have to think of my children, which I talk about a lot. I don't know if it embarrasses them, but they're way too big for me to carry at this point. And this piece here by Nicholas Galanin with the child in the womb, it makes me think about the families and the great privilege it's been. Sorry, Kate, I'm going to cry too. So to raise my family in this city, and having spent 18 years here raising my kids, and and navigating this city with my family, my wife, has led me to be able to create this exhibition, to come up with a premise. And with working with Tess Lukey, my esteemed curator, but the idea of collaboration, the idea of silos, the idea of the massive challenges that we face today, we cannot face alone. And breaking down silos in order to work together, that is really what is at the heart of this exhibition. And thinking about the talent, the pool of talent that we have here on many levels, from NGOs to researchers, technology, which Nicholas employed beautifully in this piece, right? Two forms of technology, that contrast. And thinking about how to bring that together. And also, many of the artists have chosen to highlight ancient forms of knowledge and deeper forms of understanding as a way to move forward as a society. And so I am here to thank the artists, all of you who participated in many ways in this exhibition, and the hard work that was put in. This is not easy to do. Public art is really, really difficult. You have many more variables than working inside a white cube. No disrespect, Lisa, wonderful project, but it is more complex to work in public space. And it's also more complicated to find artists who do it well, who do it intentionally, and who can succeed and deliver, right? And for the first edition, right, I wanted to make the mayor and her baby proud. This needed to be a huge success, and I feel very strongly that we have achieved that. And I want to thank everyone involved, but I want to signal that the artists have put really their heart and soul into this project, and we have seen the results in the strength, power, and beauty of their work, and in the compelling narratives that they have helped develop in collaboration with the communities and of experts and people doing important work in this city, and how that could lead to new perspectives that help us move forward. Thank you. Forgive me. I got too excited. This is what happens when you don't do notes. So I also want to thank and acknowledge, recognize Tess Lukey, co-curator. This is a very difficult process to pick artists, and we spend a lot of time. We started with a bunch of sticky notes, right, in my dining room, and cross sections of artists and communities and what we wanted to do and experts. It was a complex graph. And we sat there and went through it and talked to artists and brought it all together. And Tess, thank you. We've had some very wonderful moments, some difficult moments, but that's just the work. This is not easy. Sometimes people come up to me and say, well, Pedro, this doesn't make sense. I said, yes, artists aren't here to make sense. They're here to make art. So let's help them make art, because artistic vision is critical. And Tess, thank you for your hard work in making that happen.
Hello again. When I was asked to be a co-curator for this exhibition, I thought a lot about what this city and art means to me. But I don't want to talk about that today. I actually want to emphasize that it's not about me. It's about uplifting artists and the communities that they're a part of and represent. It's about making space for art and artists in Boston and those diverse perspectives that they bring to this city, including Indigenous people. Today we stand in the presence of this incredible work, a large-scale cedar box drum. These drums were traditionally hung from the ceilings of clan houses. They hold strong cultural and spiritual meaning and are played during ceremonies. In a moment, this installation will be played by robotic arm. It will strike the drum to the rhythm of a heartbeat. The work's title, I Am Called Land, and I'm not going to butcher it, Nicholas, I'm sorry, I can't speak Tlingit, is a reminder that everything living, engineered, and built comes from the land and depends on land and water. This piece and the Boston Public Art Triennial, for me, really reflect on the impacts of our presence in this world. I hope that it invites you to think about the deep connections between land, people, and place. Now, before this incredible drum beats, I want to introduce another incredible artist that is a part of this city in Boston, Jerry Barney. Jerry Barney's music explores the relationship between the traditional Navajo values and beliefs that she grew up with on the Navajo Reservation in northwest New Mexico, with contemporary city life off the reservation. Living in two cultures is a prominent theme in her music and visual art. She currently resides in Boston, and by the way, also, she's an incredible artist. You should check out her paintings. She's a singer-songwriter, and her work is included in 2 Smithsonian Folkways CDs, Music of New Mexico, Native American Traditions, and Heartbeat, Voices of First Nations Women. I want you all to put your hands together to thank Jerry Barney for being here today.
Oh, yat kwasana she Geraldine Barney and she Kindachini shle ashi bashashin kluga dashache kiani dashanella akwat a son and shle. Hello everyone. Yat I am originally from northwest New Mexico, the place where you scratch water seeps up, which is called Tuach in Navajo. I'd like to share a couple of songs. This first one is called Journey. I set out to Boston back in 1996 and came here and really thought about myself as a human being and drew upon knowledge from my grandfather, which was to respect beings with 5 fingers. The Navajo call this 5 fingers, and regardless of the color, to look at that shape and really look at oneself. And so as I journeyed here, I didn't know who I will see, who I will meet. I knew of the Blue Hills people. I knew of the Wampanoag, the Mashpee. But, you know, we all come from around the globe of Mother Earth. And so I wrote this song to remind me to be respectful and to remind myself that where I walk on Mother Earth, to be respectful and walk in a beauty way. So this is called Journey. Understanding other people's in their lands and knowing that they have 5 fingers on their hands. And this is what my grandfather's grandparents, grandparents, and their grandparents told me. They said, when you walk upon this land, you walk upon it in a good way. And when you walk upon it in a good way, then everything will be beautiful. And when everything is beautiful, you are walking in your beauty way. Je ne hustling, 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 je ne hustling. This next song I wrote when I left the States here and went on a musical tour in Europe. And growing up, I've always had this conflict going on inside of heeding to my grandfather's teachings and then going to public school and listening to Western type of teachings. And they've always clashed. And I had to make some choices, and it was very difficult. And the way I got through was writing this song and thinking about that conflict that's going inside. And it's called, I use a lot of emotions, and these emotions are expressed audibly. They can be called vocables or just noise to express that conflict that's been going on. And it also is a song that when I looked from Europe and I looked at the US, and I'm like, oh, so stepping back and seeing that view I was able to figure things out and to navigate from moving forward. And it's a question of asking self, well, where am I? Where do I fit in society? Does society even know themselves? Do we even know ourselves? The more we know ourselves, the more we'll know each other. And so this is the song. Here it is. And I never knew that right could mean wrong. And I can understand the changes, and I know I don't belong in a society that doesn't even know its own. Changes, and I know I don't belong in a society that doesn't even know its own. I never ever thought I'd ever be away from home this long, and I never knew that right could mean wrong. And I can understand the changes, and I know I don't belong in a society that doesn't even know its own. Way home, way home, way home, way home. Yo 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 yo. Thank you. Yeah.
That concludes the event. Thank you very much for being here, and Nicholas, congratulations. Excellent work.